Mommy, where are you?
The film
Madam,
was
we found your daughter.
translated and narrated.
Is this her? Xuan, I'm Mommy.
Mommy,
Xuan, it's Mommy.
Mommy,
Xuan, you've grown so much in 10 years. Let Mommy hug you.
Mommy, I missed you so much.
Mommy missed you too. Xuan, Mommy needs to borrow something small from you. Come with Mommy.
Xuan. Liu Yuhua, what are you doing?
Gu Yuan, it's been 10 years. You're still the same poor wretch. Divorcing you was the best decision I ever made. If I'd stayed with you, I would never have lived this life of luxury.
How I'm doing? Is none of your concern, Mrs. Chen?
Gu Yuan, you're doing poorly. Too ashamed to see me. What about Xuan? Don't you want Xuan to see her mother?
For 10 years, you've only cared about being Mrs. Chen. You haven't asked about Xuan. You haven't lifted a finger for her. Do you even deserve to be her mother?
Daddy, Mommy needs me.
Just as I suspected. It's not without reason that you're here. Out with it. What is it? And then get out. Don't disturb our father-daughter time.
Doctor, what's the situation now?
Young Master Chen's condition is critical. It's end-stage uremia. The only option now is a kidney transplant.
Then do it. Zihong is the eldest grandson of the Shen family, and their only heir. Money is no object.
Madam Chen, it's not about the money. It's the lack of a suitable kidney donor. If you have other children, we can try matching. Generally speaking, a sibling's kidney is the best match.
I have another daughter. Her kidney can definitely save Yao Yang.
Liu Yuhua, what are you implying?
Don't you understand what a kidney donation agreement is?
Mommy, you're not here to see me at all.
For the past 10 years, you haven't seen Xuan once. Haven't called her once. Now you show up and demand one of Zhuangshuan's kidneys. You don't deserve to be her mother.
Zhao Yang has uremia. He's dying. Only Zhuangshuan can save him.
That's your problem. Not related to Xuan.
Yang and Zhuangshuan are both my children. They are half-siblings. Now her brother is in trouble. Shouldn't she as his older sister step up? Besides, it's just a kidney. It's not like it's her life. What's the big deal?
It's just a kidney. You make it sound so simple. Do you know what the consequences of losing a kidney are?
The doctor said, it'll just have some impact on her health. No staying up late, no strenuous exercise, no heavy physical labor.
You still have the nerve to come here. Xuan is only not even 11 years old yet. You want to ruin her life for your son. How can you be so heartless?
What does it matter? The Chen family will take care of her for the rest of her life. Do you know? The Chen family's standing, supporting Zhuangshuan for life. Letting her live like a princess would be nothing to them. I'll also give you some compensation. A kidney goes for 300,000 on the black market. But here's a check for 5 million. That's a lot of money for a kidney. You're getting a great deal. That's the way to think. Why argue with money? That's more money than you'll ever earn in your life.
A measly 5 million for Zhuangshuan's kidney. You're dreaming.
A measly 5 million. You've got quite the nerve. With your meager salary, how many years would it take you to earn that much? I see. You think this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But 5 million isn't enough. It doesn't satisfy your appetite. This card contains 20 million. It's the greatest sincerity I can offer you. Don't push it.
Liu Hua, do you know? In this life, not everyone is as money-grubbing as you. There are many things more important than money.
Gu Yuan, what will it take for you to agree?
I'll ask you just one question. If the person lying in the hospital bed now were Zhuang Xuan, would you let the Chen family's son donate his kidney?
That's impossible. Zhao Yang is the eldest grandson of the Chen family's main branch. The vast Chen family estate will eventually be handed over to him. He's much more precious than Zhuang Xuan.
Is this my standing in mother's eyes?
Liu Yuhua, I really didn't misjudge you. You never cared about Zhuang Xuan from the beginning. It doesn't matter, Zhuang Xuan is my daughter. If you won't cherish her, I will. I will absolutely not let Zhuang Xuan ruin her life. Because of your absurd reasons.
Gu Yuan, my sister tried to reason with you.
Liu Yuku.
Out of respect for past sentiments. Don't push your luck.
Sentiments, if she still had a shred of sentiment, she wouldn't make such an unreasonable request.
Gu Yuan, know your place. What's your status? What's the Chen family's status? Don't you have any self-awareness?
Explain yourself more clearly.
Zhao Yang is the legitimate eldest son my sister bore for the Chen family. The future heir of the Chen family is destined for greatness, and she is just a lowly bastard. Being able to donate her kidney to save Zhao Yang's life is her honor.
Who are you calling a bastard?
Of course, it's this little brat. Come with me.
I won't allow anyone to lay a finger on Zhuang Xuan.
You dare hit me.
Zhuang Xuan, don't listen to the wild dogs barking. You're not a bastard. You're daddy's little princess.
You've gone too far. Who do you think you are? Teach him a lesson. Go.
Stop in broad daylight. You dare to assault people in the street?
Beautiful lady, do you know them?
No. I just can't stand you bullying them like this. Let me tell you, I've already called the police. I advise you to release them immediately.
Gu Yuan, today I'll give this beautiful lady some face. And let you go, but remember, this isn't over. If you don't sign the kidney donation agreement, you won't have a place in Shancheng. I have 100 ways to kill you.
Let's go.
Thank you. The 10-year truce ends tonight. If you dare to use any underhanded tactics, I'll turn this Shancheng upside down.
You just let her go like that.
That woman clearly has an unusual status. In front of her, we can't go too far. Besides, she's already called the police. Sister, don't worry. She can avoid the 1st, but not the 15th. Gu Zuangshuan's kidney will get it.
Yao Yang's condition is already very critical. He's the eldest grandson of the Chen family, and it's my guarantee of status in the Chen family. He can't lose his life. Are you sure about this?
Sis, all these years, riding on the coattails of your marriage into the Chen family, our Liu family has been flourishing. In this little corner of Shancheng, everyone addresses me respectfully as young Master Liu. Gu Yuan, an ordinary nobody. I have 100 ways to kill him.
So what's your plan?
Doesn't Gu Yuan work at Xinhan Group? The HR director of Xinhan Group happens to be a friend of mine. One phone call from me and he'll lose his job. Then in the name of the Liu family we'll spread the word and blacklist him throughout Shancheng.
This way. Gu Yuan's source of income will be completely cut off. When he's desperate, he'll have no choice but to come to us.
Gu Yuan, he doesn't know what's good for him. He rejects immense wealth and insists on blocking our Liu family's path. I want him to kneel here and beg me to give Gu Zuangshuan's kidney to Zhao Yang.
Thanks for today. I'll repay you someday.
You can barely save yourself. What repayment can you even talk about? I can help you once, but not twice. Take care of yourself.
"10 years, just this moment left.
Host, dedicate yourself to accompanying your daughter for 10 years submission progress. Successfully obtained the Super Dad System gift pack progress. You have obtained a Rolls-Royce Wraith, a 300 billion black card, full ownership of Dalong Manor, a private museum, the allegiance of the world's top 10 consortiums, 70% of Nuhan Group shares, and the position of director at Shancheng Kaiyuan Primary School.
System rewards are richer than I imagined. Xuan. From now on no one will dare to bully you again. Hello. This is Gu Yuan.
Master, I'm your personal assistant, Zhao Jinghong. I manage all the wealth under your name.
It seems you're also part of the system
The
reward.
film was translated
Master,
and
any requests you have,
narrated by M.
You can call this number anytime. I'm available 24/7.
Without my order, nobody moves. Who is Mr. Gu?
What a small world.
Mr. Gu,
Director Lin, I think you've got the wrong person. There is a Gu here. But he's a nobody. The one worthy of your respect must be this gentleman, Mr. Liu Yukin.
Director Lin, we meet again. What a coincidence. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Liu Yukin, head of the Liu Group.
Young Master Liu.
I'm just here on personal business. I didn't expect you to be so eager to greet me, Director Lin. I'm quite flattered.
Gu Yuan. See that? That's young Master Liu's influence. Even Director Lin personally receives him.
The film was
What
translated
right do you, a mere insect, have to
and
defy us?
narrated by M. Media.
Young Master Liu's wishes.
Why do you assume Director Lin is here for Liu Yukun?
Not receiving young Master Liu. You think she's here for you, eh? Loser.
Gu Yuan, stop pretending. You're getting fired from Shinhan today. I said no one can save you.
You are Gu Yuan. Isn't he just an ordinary person being bullied? Where does he get the capital for the acquisition? 70% of our Shinhan Group's shares.
Hello, Director Lin. I am Gu Yuan. I don't think I need to say much about what's happening here. Hu Guanyuan, as the HR director of Shinhan Group, abused his power, colluded with outsiders, and used inexplicable reasons to fire me, the top sales representative. People like him are nothing but parasites in Shinhan Group.
Bullshit, you're the parasite. You offended young Master Liu. That's equivalent to offending a business empire. Keeping you in Xinhan will only bring disaster. I'm also thinking about the bigger picture. Toiling day and night, as the sun and moon can attest.
No need to say more. You're fired.
Gu Yuan. Did you hear that? Even our Director Lin himself said it. You're fired. Pack your things and get out of here.
Congratulations, Director Lin, on making a very correct choice. I believe that in the future the Liu Group and your Xinhan Group will definitely have a smooth journey. Gu Yuan. Losing your job at Xinhan Group means losing a stable income. I'll wait for the day you face reality and bring Gu Zhuangshuan to kneel before me.
Gu Yuan, this is what you asked for. Don't blame me.
Security. What are you waiting for? Do it. He doesn't want to leave with dignity, so you help him with it.
Enough. Stop. The one being fired is you, Director Hu.
Director Lin, what do you mean?
Wasn't I clear enough? Hu Guanyuan abused his power, deceived his superiors, and seriously violated our company's regulations. Effective immediately, he is dismissed from his position as HR director and permanently removed from Shinhan Group.
Director Lin, you can't fire me. I'm useful to the company.
From the moment you abused your power, you were no longer qualified to stay in Shinhan Group. Mr. Gu, are you satisfied with how I handled this?
Director Lin handled it fairly. Evil will be punished. I have no objections.
Director Lin, please reconsider your decision.
Young Master Liu, I've considered this more thoroughly than you.
Back on the road. I already gave Director Lin a chance. Don't push it. Do you want the Liu Group's friendship? Or the Liu Group's complete suppression?
Are you threatening me?
Director Lin, don't misunderstand. I just want to remind you that in business, we have to consider whether something is worth it. You're making an enemy of the Liu Group, for this insignificant ant. Very unwise.
Director Lin, this is a private matter between Gu Yuan and us. It has nothing to do with you or Xinhan Group. You don't need to get involved. As long as you agree. Kick Gu Yuan out of Xinhan? I guarantee it will bring you enormous benefits.
I think you too don't need to waste any more breath. Xinhan Group is an independent commercial entity. It is not a subsidiary of your Liu Group. Tasks such as appointing personnel. You have absolutely no right to point fingers.
That's right. This is an internal matter of Xinhan Group. Unauthorized personnel, please leave. Security see them out.
Lin Yue said you were a strong woman. But I didn't expect you to be so stupid. What is he? Is he worth you and our Liu Group falling out over?
Naturally, he's worth it.
Gu Yuan is my ex-husband. I know what kind of person he is best. He's just a small-time salesman. He doesn't have that much
The film
influence.
was translated and narrated
You two
by
have an
M
unusual
Media.
relationship. So your relationship is so good that you've been sleeping together.
So there's this connection. Gu Yuan, I didn't expect you to have this kind of ability. You must have served Director Lin very well.
Don't talk nonsense. Gu Yuan and I are innocent.
Innocent enough to sleep in the same bed.
Don't waste your breath on these people. Reasoning with them is like wrestling in the mud. The more you struggle, the dirtier you get. Someone, throw these three out.
Gu Yuan Yue. Just wait and see Xinhan go bankrupt. I want you to kneel and beg for mercy. I will make you adulterous couple pay.
Young Master Liu, I have a way to ruin Xinhan Group.
Tell me quickly.
Xinhan Group signed a big order 2 days ago to deliver 300,000 silk pajamas. If you can cut off Xinhan Group's supply chain, they won't be able to complete the order, and Lin Yue will have to pay a huge penalty. Even if she sells Xinhan, it won't be enough.
Good idea. But to make those suppliers turn against her, relying solely on my Liu family is not enough. I still need your help, sis. I need the Chen family's influence.
Zhou Yong must not die. He is my hope of becoming the Chen family matriarch. Since Lin Yue is so ungrateful and insists on getting in the way, then I will just destroy her.
What exactly is your identity? Acquiring 70% of Xinhan Group's shares. What's your purpose?
Director Lin, why do you ask so much? I have no ill intentions towards Xinhan Group. I just want to live my ordinary sales life again.
Xinhan Group has completely broken with the Liu family. I've heard of this Liu Yukon. Narrow-minded. Vindictive. Not a good guy. But if it's just the Liu Group, it's not a big problem. But behind the Liu family is the Chen family of the imperial capital.
So what about the Chen family of the imperial capital?
Xinhan is big, but in front of the Chen family of the imperial capital, it's just an ant that can be crushed at any time.
If he stays out of trouble, it's naturally best if he dares to reach out. I'll chop off his dog paws. Keep an eye on the Liu Group and the Chen family of the imperial capital, no matter what they do next. I only have one requirement. Ensure that Xinhan Group is not harmed.
Director Lin, we meet again.
What are you doing here?
Naturally, to watch your good show.
Lin Yue, you for that pretty boy Gu Yuan fired me and offended the Chen family. Do you regret it now?
When I saw Director Lin, the beauty, as delicate as jade and flowers, was wronged. I'm a little reluctant. How about this? I'll give you a chance. Fire Gu Yuan. And sleep with me. And I'll guarantee Xinhan's safety.
Shameless.
Gu Yuan, you're not even a man. Are you going to? Keep hiding behind a woman. My request is simple. Sign the agreement. And let Zhuang Xuan donate her kidney. Everything else can be written off.
You can give up on that idea. Zhuangshuan's kidney is not a commodity, and will never be traded.
Good advice is hard to take. Damn it. Then just wait for Shinan Group to go bankrupt. And have nowhere to go. I'd like to see. At that time, will you be able to be as firm as you are now?
You thinking a lot. Shinhan Group will not go bankrupt. I have already found a new silk supplier for it.
Gu Yuan, oh Gu Yuan, you're really killing me with laughter, just relying on your looks. A pretty boy clinging to Lin Yue. Do you think you can really control everything? I'm putting it out there. If you can find a new supplier, I'll livestream myself eating shit.
Young Master Liu, you shouldn't be so absolute. What if this Mr. Gu truly has extraordinary abilities? I'm very curious.
Vice President of Silk Association, Su Qingfei.
Mr. Gu, how did you manage to find a new silk supplier?
Through the China Silk Association.
What are you? The China Silk Association. How could they possibly associate with trash like you?
Gu Yuan, you're really bold. Do you know what it means to show off your skills in front of an expert? This is Vice President of the China Silk Association, Mr. Zhu Qingfeng.
Then I truly feel sorry. I didn't expect the Silk Association to have someone colluding with the Liu family in such a despicable manner. If you repent now and side with Shinhan, I'll let bygones be bygones. Otherwise, you'll bear the consequences.
Such big talk. I've already spread the word. Now all the silk merchants in China absolutely will not cooperate with Xinhan. I'd like to see how you're going to make me regret this. Director Lin, you have two choices. Either bow down to young Master Liu, or you can continue to stick with this ignorant pretty boy and fend for yourself.
Director Lin,
was
Gu Yuan's termination
and
notice, I've
narrated
already
by
prepared it for you.
Media.
Just a signature away. And this Emperor Hotel Presidential Suite key card. I've been staying there these past few days. I advise you to make a decision soon. Otherwise, if you drag it out too long, even if you have sufficient materials, I'm afraid it'll be too late.
President Dong, why are you here? If you have anything, just tell me.
President of the Silk Association, Dong Xing.
It was too much trouble for you to come all this way. You scoundrel. If I hadn't come, you would have ruined the Silk Association. Mr. Gu, Director Lin, I apologize for being late.
I believe President Dong must have brought good news.
Mr. Gu is right. I'm here on behalf of the China Silk Association with the Xinhan Group to sign a strategic cooperation agreement. However much silk Xinhan Group needs, our China Group will provide. Mr. Gu, please take a look. Here is the contract, please have a look. Zhu Qingfeng, what are you doing? I should be asking you that. President Dong, are you crazy? Cutting off Xinhan's supply was young Master Liu's order. Who's behind young Master Liu? You should know. It's the Chen family.
Mr. Su, let me remind you. You're the president of the Silk Association, not Liu Yukun slave. You're so eager to wave your flag. What did Liu Yukun give you? How many benefits did he promise?
What benefits? Don't talk nonsense. All this is for the association.
Funny, I have some evidence related to the economic exchanges between Mr. Su and Liu Yukun. Mr. Su, want to take a look?
So what if I took the money? What are you gonna do? People climb higher. Water flows lower. The Chen family offered an olive branch. Why wouldn't I take it? Lowlifes like you wouldn't understand how terrifying the Chen family is. Shut up. Mr. Gu, the Silk Association is willing to reduce 3 points. Give Xinhan Group a 10 million concession. Apologize on behalf of Zhu Qingfeng. Apologize. Apologize my ass. I don't agree with this contract at all. Although you are the president, you can't sell out the association's interests. I'll contact the other directors immediately. Impeach you together. Get you the hell out. You want to impeach me? Right, maybe Gu Yuan has some background. But it's definitely not comparable to the Chen family. Confronting the Chen family for him. Too stupid. People like you aren't qualified to be the president of the Silk Association.
President Dong, give me some face. Even if you don't give me face, you shouldn't disrespect the Chen family. Mr. Zhu, my Liu family fully supports
The film was
your impeachment.
And
In the Silk
narrated
Association,
by M
several
Media.
directors are close to the Chen family. In Peng Tao's name, I'll instruct them to stand with Mr. Su. I believe only Mr. Su is the one who can lead the Silk Association. Further,
I may be insignificant, but I can still serve Mr. Zhu. Strongly support Mr. Zhu's rise. Crush that vermin Gu Yuan. Crush Xinhan Group. Lin Yuwei. Face reality. Gu Yuan can't help you now. Neither can Dong Xing. You only have one way out. Obediently submit. Under young Master Liu. Please him, and you Gu Yuan. Without Dong Xing and Xinhan Group's protection, you're a stray dog. I'll deal with you slowly later.
Don't be so hasty, Mr. Su.
So you're scared now? It's alright, just kneel and kowtow a few times. A grown man won't hold a grudge against a petty person. You cooperate with young Master Liu, and honestly sign the kidney donation agreement. Your daughter's worthless life can't compare to the eldest grandson of the Chen family.
What I mean is, Mr. Su, you should worry about yourself first. As far as I know, only members of the Silk Association are eligible to impeach the president. And you, I'm afraid, are no longer a member of the Silk Association.
How is that possible? The Silk Association is your family's. I'll make a few calls right now and let you know the silk industry, how I control. Listen up. This is the silk giant of Jiangnan province, Mr. Wang.
the number you dialed is temporarily.
Mr. Niu, it's Zhu Qingfeng. Stop calling, damn it. You jinx. You've been completely blocked. I don't know. From now on, no Silk Association member will have anything to do with you. Prepare for bankruptcy. How is this possible? How can this be? Idiot.
President Dong, don't just stand there. Let's discuss the cooperation inside.
Please.
President Dong, I think we still have room for discussion. As long as you give up cooperating with Xinhan, my Liu family will reward you handsomely.
Production area. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed to enter. Supervisor Chin, if anyone dares to follow, break their legs.
Young Master Liu, please save me. I did all this for you. That's why I'm in this situation.
You useless piece of trash. You still want to blackmail me.
What do we do now? If Shinin Group doesn't fall,
The
Gu Yuan
film was
definitely won't sign
translated
the kidney
and
donation agreement.
narrated by M
Don't
Media.
worry. I still have a way. If I don't crush Xinhan, I'll write my family name backward. Director Lin, we meet again.
Get to the point, and then get out.
Don't be so angry. I've brought you a gift. Is it to tell me to leave, or to stay? Why don't you take a look first?
What do you mean?
Can't you understand, Director Lin? Then let me teach you. Xinhan stock price is entirely in young Master Liu's hands. With just one phone call, Xinhan stock price will plummet.
Tear a piece. It'll all be gone. The funds are ready. And the traders are in position. Whether I make this call is up to you, Director Lin.
I've never seen a stock market war, but I'd love to see one.
Then let this short-sighted pauper learn a lesson. Start the sell-off.
Feeling the pain now, Director Lin? Blame your pretty boy lover.
Director Lin, why bother? That Gu Yuan only brings you trouble. A man like me is your true destiny. I'll say it again. Fire Gu Yuan.
The film was
Spend another night with
translated
me,
and
we'll all be
narrated by
happy.
M-Media.
Gu Yuan, I really look down on you. I wonder how long you'll hide. Behind a woman's skirt, are you? Really going to wait until Xinhan Group's stock hits rock bottom and you're forced out before you finally sign that kidney donation agreement?
Don't jump to conclusions. Xinhan Group stock price. Perhaps without you lot, as vulnerable as you imagine.
It seems President Lin's men can't sit still and are starting to raise funds to defend the stock price, forcibly curbing the downward trend. These few seconds, spend real money.
Don't you also spend real money?
President Lin, at a time like this, how can you be so naive? What's wrong with spending money? As long as we win, we can earn back hundreds or thousands of times more. To tell you the truth, I've mortgaged all my assets, just waiting to follow young Master Liu and ruthlessly exploit your Xinhan Group.
Are you so sure that you can win?
Of course.
Let me tell you the truth. Participating in this short selling, besides my Liu Group, there are a total of 34 companies. In other words, your Xinhan Group is facing the siege of the entire Shancheng business community.
And the Chen family has also prepared a massive amount of funds to play with your Xinhan Group to the end. With such a huge capital chain, how can we lose?
The Liu and Chen families of Shanqing. You're trying to wipe us out.
You're right. We are going to wipe you out.
This time, President Lin, you either surrender and completely cut ties with him, or wait for Xinhan Group stock to plummet and collapse. There are only these two outcomes. There's no third possibility.
I just hope, President Lin, when you're left with nothing, you don't cry.
It's not certain who will win or lose yet. Look, the stock price is rising now. It won't be long before the stock market returns to normal.
Pull the stock to the horizontal line. Xinhan Group's funds simply can't. It must be the Silk Association people entering the market.
Just in time. Those old geezers from the Silk Association rely on their seniority and don't give me face. Then I'll let them know what pain is. Don't hold back. Throw all the funds in. Any hot money that dares to rescue Xinhan's stock price. Eat it all up.
Some people don't give up until they hit rock bottom. The Chen family's funds can be invested now. Bury Xinhan Group completely.
What's wrong, panicked?
Gu Yuan, remember, Xinhan Group's fate today is all because of you. If you had signed the kidney donation agreement earlier, none of this would have happened.
It's too late to regret it now.
Shouldn't it be you who regret it? Time to close the net.
Gu Yuan, you really make me laugh. Close the net. With what? This curve just needs a little jiggle. That's hundreds of millions in capital flow. If there are big drops and big rises, that involves my money, let alone a low-life sales champion like you, even for the entire Silk Association. It's an astronomical figure.
This time it's the Liu family, the Shancheng business world, and the Chen family, all three manipulating the market simultaneously. You want to wrestle with them? With your meager life? You wouldn't even be qualified in your next life.
Whether I'm qualified or not, it's not up to you to decide.
Gu Yuan, how come I never noticed how good you are at pretending? You think you can manipulate the stock market just by making a phone call like young Master Liu. I despise As if you were worthy.
Whether Gu Yuan is worthy or not is yet to be seen, but you Hu Guangyuan are definitely not a perfectly good HR director, but you just had to become someone's dog. Your hobbies are truly unique.
Director Lin, Director Hu, this is called recognizing the situation and acting accordingly. As for you, haven't you grasped the situation yet? In just this short time, Xinhan Group's market value has already evaporated by over 10 billion. Do you still believe in him?
Yeah, Jiu Yuan. Your so-called closing of the net. When will it happen? Don't tell me you're waiting until Xinhan Group's stock price completely collapses and is forced to delist.
What's the rush? The time is almost here. 3, 2, 1.
It's really going up. What's the panic? Stock market capital game. A slight increase is normal. It'll fall right back down. A three-way joint attack. No one can turn the tables.
My fate is decided by me, not by heaven. I can even pierce this heaven.
Young Master Liu, it's almost back up.
Shut up. I'm not blind. Drop, damn it. Drop it.
Drop faster?
One wealthy lady, one group CEO, one HR director, trying to use such methods to suppress the stock price rise. It's truly eye-opening.
What are you bunch of good-for-nothings doing? I gave you all this money to short the stock price, and this is what you show me.
Young Master Liu, it's not our fault. The target's funds are too strong, seemingly endless. However much we dump, they replenish it. Our Liu family's funds are simply not reliable.
This money isn't enough. What about the other groups in Shancheng? And what about the Imperial Capital? The Chen family's money in the Imperial Capital. Isn't there a lot of that too? Piled together, it's a mountain. Can't we crush a single Xinhan group?
All the funds are completely lost. There's nothing left on the books. Young Master Liu, should we continue to dump? If you're willing to inject more funds, I can continue to operate.
Operate my ass. Where's the money? Get lost.
Director Lin, isn't there someone mortgaging both car and house? Ruined, just to short Xinhan stock.
Isn't that the former Director Hu? Aiding the evildoer. You reap what you sow. It's your own fault.
Young Master Liu, you have to save me. I put all my fortune into it. I don't want to lose everything.
You've asked the wrong person. He can't even save himself now.
What do you mean?
Do I need to remind you? When you were shorting Xinhan stock, you used a lot of liquid funds, right? Now your Liu family's financial situation, is it still healthy?
General Director.
Young Master Liu, it's me.
What?
Young Master Liu, let me remind you. The liquid funds withdrawn today need to be replenished as soon as possible. Our group has 3 bank loans that are about to mature. There are also 2 loans that need to be settled.
Narrated by M Media.
What if we can't replenish them?
If we can't settle on time, we'll have to pay huge penalties. At least half of the group's assets will have to be auctioned off to fill this huge hole.
Oh right, young Master Liu, those bosses you instigated are likely to come, seeking redress soon. You have to handle it well. Don't become a rat running across the road of Shancheng's business world.
Liu Yukin, I'm doing this for your sake. Participated in this sniper operation. Now I've lost everything. You must give me a reasonable explanation. Otherwise, I will sever all cooperation with the Liu family. Liu Yukin, what happened today? You must give me a reasonable explanation. Didn't you say it was a sure win? This is a loss. Liu Yukin, you must take responsibility.
Xiaokun, are you alright? Jiu Yuan, if anything happens to Xiaokun, I won't let you off.
You should worry about yourself first. The Chen family has lost so much liquid capital. Even as the young mistress of the Chen family, I'm afraid you can't bear this responsibility.
You underestimate the position of the Shan family's young mistress. It's just a bit of funds. It's no big deal. Peng Tao, do you miss me?
Are you out of your mind? Who allowed you to mobilize the Chen family's assets?
Peng Tao, let me explain.
Explain my ass. Let me tell you, this matter has already alarmed the old man. He's very angry now. If it weren't for the fact that he's currently negotiating a big deal with the Kingming Consortium, that could make the Chen family sore. And he's too busy to deal with you right now. You know what the consequences would be.
Peng Tao, there's a reason for this.
You don't need to explain. How did I marry someone like you? You stupid fool with long hair and short sight. I've really had 8 lifetimes of bad luck.
The show's over. The 3 of you, get out of Shinhan Group. Are you leaving on your own? Or like last time, I'll have security. Throw each of you out.
Go.
Daddy hug.
Good girl. It's so late. And you have school tomorrow. Go to sleep.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Gu. This is Kia Chengshan, the principal of Kaiyuan Elementary School. Tomorrow is Kaiyuan Elementary School's 30th anniversary celebration. We sincerely invite you, Mr. Gu, to attend.
Okay, I'll be there.
Teacher of Gu Zhuangshuan, Dong Shen.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, teacher.
Zhuan Xuan, the results for the 3 Good Students Award are out, and you're one of the winners.
Really?
Yes. The certificate is with the head teacher. Remember to go get it.
I got it. Thank you, teacher.
Jiu Zhuanchuan, don't blame the teacher. Blame your father for messing with the wrong people.
Come in.
Hello, head teacher. The teacher told me to come and get my award certificate.
So Wangshuan, why are you so late? The teacher has been waiting for you for a long time. Here's your certificate. Congratulations on receiving the honor of 3 good students. You must never be arrogant and complacent in the future. You need to work harder.
Thank you, director.
And this is a gift from the teacher for you, as a reward for achieving the 3 Good Student Award.
Dad said, things like this are very valuable. The Wangshuan can't accept this.
What a well-behaved and obedient child. You can't accept things from others. The teacher isn't a stranger. Take it or the teacher will be angry. Take it. Just imagine when you go back tonight and show it to your dad and tell him you earned it yourself. How happy he'll be.
Can it make Dad happy?
Of course it can. But you must remember, this is a personal reward from the teacher who appreciates you. It was given quietly. You can't tell other students. Otherwise they'll be jealous. Understand now, go. What a naive little girl. So easy to fool. Security. I've lost my watch. I suspect a student stole it. Investigate thoroughly.
Come here. She's Gu Zhuanchuan.
Director Lee has lost something. We're investigating. You're the last one. Is this your bag? Found it. This is Director Lee's watch.
Excuse me, everyone. Go inform Director Lei.
Okay.
So, Gu Zhuanchuan,
The film was translated
you really did steal it.
and narrated
Everyone
by
else
M
is at the
Media.
school anniversary celebration. What are you doing staying in the classroom? I never thought I'd teach a thief like you.
No, I didn't steal it.
You still won't admit it. If you didn't steal it, did this watch grow legs and run into your bag?
Director Lee gave it to me. Director Lee said it was a reward for my 3 Good Student Award.
Gu Xuan, you really are a liar. Do you know how much this watch is worth? 300,000. It's equivalent to 3 months' salary of my poor father, who works for dozens of months. Would Director Lee give such a valuable watch to you? Or is your last name not Gu, but Lee and your Director Lee's illegitimate daughter?
I'm not lying. I'm a 3 Good student.
A lying thief. Doesn't deserve to be a 3 Good student?
Don't tear my certificate. My dad hasn't seen it yet.
Don't worry. I'll call your dad and let him see for himself. His daughter, little thief he raised.
What happened? What happened to my daughter?
You're Gu Zhuangshuan's father. You got here pretty quickly.
Teacher Dawn, I need an explanation.
Explanation. Sure. Your daughter Gu Zhuangshuan stole Director Lee's watch worth 300,000. The evidence is conclusive. We caught her red-handed.
I'm not a thief.
Xuan. Tell Dad. Did you steal this watch?
That watch was a gift from Director Lee. I didn't want it at first, but he said you would like it, so I took it. I didn't steal it.
Dad understands. Dad won't let anyone wrong you. This justice, Dad will definitely get it back for you.
You parent. Watch your language. Who wronged your daughter? The item was found in her school bag. She's a thief.
Teacher Dawn, this matter isn't settled yet. You keep calling her a thief. I'll show you what I can do.
What do you want? I'm warning you. This is a school, not a place for you to throw your weight around.
Where's that Director Lee? Call him here. One want a confrontation.
Such arrogance.
Director Lee is here.
I'm telling the truth. He gave it to me as a reward.
Such a young liar, not even blinking. This watch is worth 300,000. Just you. You deserve such a big reward.
How did that watch end up in Zhuangshuan's hands? You know perfectly well. This is a setup. To use such tactics against a young girl. Have you no conscience?
The thing is, Mr. Gu, you can eat whatever you want. But you can't talk nonsense. You say it's a setup. Where's the proof? Show me the evidence.
Stop now. And I can still go easy on you.
Go easy. Gu, think carefully. I'm also considering whether or not to go easy on your precious daughter. Her future is in my hands. After this, whether it's swept under the rug or blown up depends on your choice.
What's sweeping it under the rug? And what's blowing it up?
Blowing it up. Well, the consequences would be severe. That's stolen goods worth 300,000. Expelling her would be the least of it. If Director Lee pursues this, it's enough to send Gu Zhuangshuan to juvenile detention. Then she have a criminal record for life.
Sweeping it under the rug is simple. Sign this agreement, and I'll pretend nothing happened. Your daughter can continue attending school. We won't interfere with each other.
I thought so. Why are you targeting Zhuangshuan for no reason? So it's for this thing. Liu Yukun, your hand reach exceeds your grasp. Because of him you all did such insane things. Aren't you afraid of retribution?
Retribution? What a joke. I'm the head teacher now. After this, with young Master Liu's support, I believe I'll quickly be promoted to the school leadership. Tell me, where's the retribution? Principal, why are you here? Is there anything I can help with? The school director is here for an inspection. I'm taking him to a banquet. Principal, I'll go with you to welcome our most esteemed school director. I stayed up all last night and wrote a draft. Ready to introduce our beautiful campus and our most outstanding teachers and students.
I'll go too. I've heard that. The mysterious school director is young and handsome. Today, I can finally witness his elegance in person. If I could get close to that mysterious school director, then my future would be set for life.
What are you talking about? Isn't the school director standing right here?
What?
What, he's the school director? Impossible, impossible, absolutely impossible. I checked his information. He's just an ordinary salesman.
Yeah, principal. Are you sure you're not mistaken? With his shabby appearance, how could he be the school director?
I've looked at his picture over and over again, many times. There's no mistake. School director, I apologize for the late welcome. I've kept you waiting.
Principal Kyu, don't bother bowing and greeting yet. Maybe tomorrow. I won't be the school director of Kaiyuan Elementary anymore.
What do you mean? An expulsion notice.
Just now, Director Lee personally issued an expulsion notice to expel my daughter Xuan Xuan from the school. You tell me as a father, if my daughter is no longer in the school, how can I still have the face to be the school director?
Nonsense. Director Lee, are your eyes blind? You've got some nerve. How dare you expel the chairman's daughter? How dare you issue such a notice? It's a misunderstanding, principal. It's all a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? If the expulsion notice is a misunderstanding, then was Director Lee's display of authority just now a misunderstanding? Was Teacher Dong's harshness a misunderstanding? Then the 300,000 watch in my daughter's bag, was that a misunderstanding too?
Mr. Gu, please be the bigger person. A prime minister's heart can hold a bow. Don't bother with these two blind fools. Your daughter will always be Kaiyuan Elementary's most important student.
No need. I've already said. Expelling my daughter is easy, but getting her back won't be so simple. Kaiyuan Elementary is renowned in Shancheng. We can't afford to offend you. Xuan Xuan, let's go.
No, no, no. You two. Apologize to the chairman and his daughter right now. If you can't change the chairman's mind today, I'll make sure you regret it. Chairman, please calm down. I was blind to your true status. If I had known your true identity, I wouldn't have dared to offend your daughter, even if you gave me 10 times the courage.
Yes, yes, Chairman. You are a true Buddha. Please have mercy. And don't bother with insignificant ants like us. I guarantee this won't happen again.
Let go.
Chairman, I know I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. I didn't want to do this. It was young Master Liu. No, no, it was Liu Yukin who forced me to do it. Chairman, you're a magnanimous man. Just treat me like a fart and let me go.
I said let go.
Teacher Zhang Xuan knows she was wrong. Teacher really knows she was wrong. You're a kind-hearted child. You'll forgive me, right? Please ask your father to forgive me.
Yes, Xuan Xuan. I taught you to be forgiving, to be merciful, to return good for evil, to forgive whenever possible.
Zhang Xuan, I just made a normal human mistake. You're so kind-hearted. You'll give us a chance to reform, right?
Yes, Xuan Xuan. I've taught you for so long. Even if I haven't done anything great, I've put in the effort. Please say something for me.
Dad.
How do you think they're pitiful? Xuan Xuan, have you ever thought, if Dad didn't have this school director identity, would they still be so subservient? Would they still beg you to go back to Kaiyuan Elementary School? They don't know they're wrong. They are afraid of their actions being punished. If we were still ordinary people, then today you would be subject to their abuse and manipulation. If Dad didn't want you to be expelled, didn't want you sent to juvenile detention, then we could only swallow our anger and watch them send you to the operating table.
Doesn't the book say to repay evil with good?
That's wrong. Repay evil with good. How do you repay good? Xuan Xuan, remember. We repay evil with justice. Good with good. If kindness cannot grow fangs for self-defense, then it's just impotent humiliation. Principal Q.
Director, your orders.
I don't need their apologies today. I just want to see them bear the consequences for what they did today. Now, I want to see the school's stance.
In my capacity as principal of Kaiyuan Elementary, I announce that head of education, Li Kan, and 3rd grade class 1 homeroom teacher Dong Chen have seriously violated teacher ethics and are hereby dismissed.
Oh my god, why did I lose my mind? And get involved in this mess. Kaiyuan Elementary is the best school in Shansheng. Now I'm fired. Where will I find such a good job again?
Director, do you think this is handled appropriately?
Not enough.
Gu Yuan,
The film was
what else do you have to say?
and narrated
We've
by
already been
Ed
fired.
Media.
Won't you let it go?
Today, you can for Liu Yukun's petty gains harm Xuan Xuan. Then tomorrow you can use the same methods to harm other students. People like you too don't deserve the title of teacher.
I understand what you mean. Effective immediately. On behalf of Kaiyuan Elementary, I will issue a public proposal to the Shancheng education community to jointly blacklist Li Kan and Dong Chen and completely remove them from the education system.
That's more like it. You two should consider changing careers.
Gu Yuan, you want to destroy us completely.
You paved your own path to ruin. It has nothing to do with me.
Fine. Since you won't leave me a way out, don't blame me for mutually assured destruction. Don't forget, that watch was found in your daughter's school bag, searched out, with so many eyes, and the classroom surveillance. Even if she jumped into the Yellow River, she wouldn't be able to wash herself clean.
That's you framing her.
It's all your one-sided story. You're making my life hell. So I'll send your daughter to juvenile detention. Neither of us will have it easy.
Master, Li Kan and Liu Yukun's call recording has been obtained. It involves detailed arrangements of their framing scheme. Please check it, Master.
Director Li, why don't you consider letting today's watch incident just pretend it never happened?
What's wrong? Scared are you? Weren't you quite arrogant just now? If you want to forget about today, it's easy. 30 million. Li Kan, such a lion's share. Are you crazy? I'm perfectly clear-headed. Gu Yuan, you're a school director. 30 million, for you, shouldn't be a problem. I'll give you 10 minutes to transfer every penny to my account. Then we'll call it even. Otherwise, don't blame me for turning on you.
Very good. Now you've completely dispelled the last bit of mercy in my heart.
Stop pretending. 10 minutes. I'm only giving you 10 minutes. Once the time is up, I'll call the police.
No need to wait that long. I can call right now.
You really dare to call? Don't you care about Zhuang Xuan's future?
Director, don't be impulsive. Anything can be resolved privately. But if it blows up, it won't be easy to contain. Fine. They say the richer you are, the stingier you get. Today I've seen it. You tightwad. You can't even bear to part with 30 million. Don't blame us for mutually assured destruction. Don't regret this.
Why don't you watch this video first and reconsider whether you have the right to threaten me with mutual destruction?
Young Master Liu, don't worry. I've taken care of everything. Everything is ready. We just need the right moment. She's just a brat. I've made arrangements.
Using this method against a little girl is pretty wicked. But the more wicked, the more I like it.
Okay, then you go ahead. Wait for my good news.
I don't think I need to play it again, do I?
Li Kun, you're really something. To use such despicable means to frame an elementary school student, I was truly blind. To help you sneak into Kaiyuan Elementary School's teaching staff. How did you get these videos?
How did you get them? There's no need to explain to you. I have my own methods. What do you have to say? Save it for prison. False accusation and framing. Extortion and blackmail, enough to keep you in jail for 10 years.
Chairman, there's no need to blow this thing out of proportion. There's no need to call the police.
I gave you a chance. Don't blame me if you don't cherish it. Now you better hurry up and enjoy your last moments of freedom.
Chairman, I don't want to go to jail. Don't send me to jail. We can settle this privately. I'll compensate. I can compensate Wang Xuan for her emotional distress. My watch is worth 300,000. My car is a famous brand. My savings card. All my savings are in there. It's all yours.
Do you think I'm short of money? I don't want your money. I just want fairness. Heaven's justice is manifest. Retribution is swift. This is fairness.
If only you knew this would happen. Why did you do it in the first place? You brought this upon yourself. Chairman.
Chairman?
I'm not at the end of my rope yet. I still have hope. Young Master Liu's connections. Young Master Liu's vast influence. He will definitely save me.
Gu Yuan, long time no see.
Xuan, take it inside to eat. You're not welcome here. Get out.
Why are you so eager to get rid of me? I haven't finished speaking. Don't you want to hear?
About how you targeted me and Shinhan Group before. I didn't care about any of that. But what happened at Kaiyuan Elementary today? Crossed the line.
Member of the underground of Shancheng, Liu Hao.
I'm warning you. Stop while you're ahead.
Within 3 days, a kidney transplant must be performed. Otherwise, Zhao Yang will die. Wang Xuan and Zhao Yang are half-siblings. Do you really intend to stand idly by?
Don't try to guilt-trip me. Wang Xuan's life is her own. She has no reason to sacrifice herself for anyone.
Brother, I hear you speak a fair word. The one lying in the hospital bed is a boy. It's to carry on the family line and keep the incense burning. Precious as gold, not like your daughter. Boss, hi.
The underground king of Shancheng, Lo Ronghai.
You're a busy man, a living Buddha. What brings you here? I've come to see an important person. Important person? In this rundown place. But is there an important person of Boss Hai? Where is this important person of yours? A true dragon hides its form. The thoughts of a great man are beyond your comprehension. Speak out of turn again, and I'll rip your tongue out. Forgive me, Boss Hai. I spoke out of turn.
Boss Hai.
You've kept the master waiting.
I wouldn't say I've been kept waiting. Your subordinate probably thought I was bored and put on a good show for me. I was thoroughly entertained.
Bastard. What have you been doing behind my back? Boss Hai, I was wrong. I really didn't know this Master Gu's identity.
Lo Ronghai, if you'd been any later, I might have been knocked unconscious. My daughter was dragged onto the operating table and had a kidney removed. Your subordinate is quite capable.
Liu, how do you want to die? Boss Hai, I've been wrong. It was him. It was all him. He put me up to it. This Liu fellow wanted Master Gu's daughter's kidney. Otherwise, would I have the time to act impulsively? How dare I provoke with Master Gu?
What the hell? How did Gu Yuan get involved with Boss Hai?
You dare lay a hand on the master? Do you think El Ronghai don't exist? Today you'll learn a harsh lesson. The whole world thinks El Ronghai am easy to bully. Master Gu, Boss Hai, please calm down. I'll teach this Liu brat a lesson. Go, you bastard. You blind fool. Who do you think you're messing with? And you drag me into this, you little Master Gu, is this lesson enough? If not, I'll keep hitting him. Master, your decision.
My daughter is my weakness. I won't allow anyone to harm her. Whoever dares lay a hand on her is unforgivable.
Master, leave this idiot to me. I'll make sure he never, ever again, posing a threat to the little master.
Gu Yuan, you can't hand me over to Boss Hai. I've heard about him. He's not human. He's a demon.
You're smart to realize that.
I've spared you many times, but you keep crossing the line.
Gu Yuan, I was blinded by madness before. I won't dare next time. Think about my sister. Anyway, she does have a marital bond with you. She bores a Wangshuan for you. Even if there's no merit, there's still hardship. For her sake, please spare me. No matter what, I'm still Zhuangshuan's uncle. You can't throw me to Boss Hai. Let me disappear without a trace.
Don't worry. I won't hand you over to Liron Hai. But you made a mistake. And you must be punished. From tomorrow onwards, it's the day Liu Corporation turns to dust. The day you lose everything. You will also lose everything.
What? Liu Corporation is my life's work. You can't destroy it.
Master sparing your life this time is already showing you leniency. It means Master Gu didn't go all out. You should be glad.
But
get out.
Do you hear me? Master Gu told you to get out. If you dare say another word, I'll break your damn mouth. Master Gu, please calm down. It's not worth getting angry with this scum.
You're quite good at shifting with the wind.
Master Gu, I was deceived by that Liu scum. Otherwise, even if you let me 10 guts, I wouldn't dare offend you. You get out too, you blind fool. Don't stand here and ruin Master's appetite. Boss Hai told us to get out. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Liron Hai. I don't want today's incident to happen again.
Don't worry, Master. If it happens again, Il Ronghai will offer my head. Let you kick it around like a ball.
Gu Yuan, you asked me to come, just to play with Zhuangshuan. I'm the CEO of Xinhan Group. What do you take me for? I'm not here to be a babysitter.
I know. Director Lin, please help out. Our Zhuangshuan has been clamoring for a pretty older sister to play with her. But the only reliable woman I know is you.
Fine. There's no dealing with you.
Daddy's awesome. Successfully defeated the bad guys.
Zhuangshuan is so good.
Zhuangshuan, how come? It's only Daddy's accomplishment.
Auntie Lin is also amazing.
That's more like it.
Daddy and Auntie Lin are like the Condor heroes, a match made in heaven.
You're just a kid, what do you know? Don't talk nonsense.
Zhuangshuan, where did you learn these things?
Zhuangshuan's not talking nonsense. Daddy and Auntie Lin are truly well suited. If you two could be together, Zhuangshuan would be very happy.
I have some matters at the company. I'll be going now.
Zhuangshuan's birthday is in 3 days. The staff have arranged a birthday party. Let's go together then.
I understand.
It's about time. They should be running over here, begging Zhuangshuan to go back.
Gu Yuan, are you so certain? Are you sure they'll yield? That's the Chen family of Daijing. For such a powerful family, face is everything.
As long as the profit is substantial enough, face becomes worthless. For the sake of collaborating with the Kingming Consortium, the Chen family will just have to swallow their pride and accept the consequences.
Mr. Gu, please forgive me. I'm late. On behalf of the Kingming Consortium, I apologize for the injustice you and the little princess have suffered. I express my deepest apologies. Mr. Gu, on behalf of the Daijing Chen family, I apologize to you. You lot are usually so sharp-tongued. But now you're all mute. Please forgive us, Mr. Gu. Mr. Gu, please calm down. All the blame lies with my Chen family. Today is a special day. Celebrating the little princess's birthday is of utmost importance. We can't delay the celebration. We respectfully request Mr. Gu that you and the little princess proceed to the banquet hall. We respectfully invite Mr. Gu and the little princess to the banquet hall.
I've already said, if you make me leave this banquet, don't expect me to return. Does old Master Chen think a few words can just smooth everything over? Isn't that a bit too easy?
Mr. Gu is right. This matter cannot simply be brushed aside. All of you kneel down. Kowtow and beg Mr. Gu's forgiveness. And you too. I was blind to offend Mr. Gu. I have offended Mr. Gu. Please punish me, Mr. Gu.
Young Master Chen, your voice is so soft. I can't hear any sincerity.
I was blind to have offended Mr. Gu. I have offended Mr. Gu. Please punish me, Mr. Gu. Mr. Gu, I leave this unfilial son to you to deal with. The Chen family will not object.
I have no interest in punishing fools.
If Mr. Gu won't punish him, I will. In the name of the Chen family, I announce that effective immediately, Chen Pengtao is stripped of his inheritance rights. All his assets will be confiscated and transferred to Mr. Gu. As a token of the Chen family's sincere apology.
That's not enough.
I know the conflict between the Chen family and Mr. Gu is clearly because of that foolish woman Liu Yuhua. Effective immediately, Liu Yuhua is expelled from the Chen family. The Chen family no longer acknowledges her as a daughter-in-law, and we no longer acknowledge the Liu family as in-laws.
That's still not quite enough.
Please, Mr. Gu, tell us what you require. Today's matter. Must the Chen family pay for you to forgive us? Return to the banquet with the little princess.
Very simple. At this banquet, everyone associated with the Chen family must get out. At this banquet, it's either me or the Chen family. It's either the Chen family or me.
What did you say, Mr. Gu?
The sight of the Chen family makes me sick to my stomach. I don't want to see them again, lest it affect my good mood.
Mr. Gu, for this banquet, our Chen family has put in a lot of effort. For a small misunderstanding, you want to completely kick us out. This isn't appropriate, is it?
My mind is made up. At today's banquet, the Chen family and I cannot coexist.
I want to know, is this Mr. Gu's personal attitude? Or the attitude of the entire Qingming Consortium? My Qingming Consortium follows Mr. Gu's lead. Then what about my Chen family? And the cooperation with the Qingming Consortium? Everything is void. CEO Zhou, I want to remind you, the Chen family and the Qingming Consortium benefit from cooperation and suffer from separation. What do you mean by this? Since we're talking about this, then I'll be blunt. The Chen family needs the Qingming Consortium support to reach the next level. The Qingming Consortium also needs the Chen family's cooperation to quickly expand the market. Once the cooperation breaks down, my Chen family will certainly obstruct the development of the Qingming Consortium. That's right. If you want to make an enemy of the Chen family, don't expect the Qingming Consortium to have it easy. Mr. Gu.
Gu Yuan. Although the Chen family is disgusting, what they said is true.
Are you threatening me? Do you know the consequences of doing this?
Mr. Gu, you are exaggerating. I just want to tell you. For just a trivial matter, to fight to the death. This isn't appropriate, is it? Gu Yuan, don't push it. It's best to stop while you're ahead.
It's you who should stop while you're ahead. I originally just wanted to kick the Chen family out. to teach you a painful lesson. But I didn't expect you to mistake my mercy for weakness. Then don't blame me
The
for
film
being
was
ruthless
translated and narrated by
and turning your Chen
Media.
family into dust of the ages.
Such big words. To make an enemy of our Chen family. Do you have the ability? Is the Chen family just fish on a chopping block, waiting to be slaughtered? Mr. Gu, if the Qingming Consortium and the Chen family go to all-out war, it will be a Pyrrhic victory. Please reconsider, Mr. Gu. Did you hear that? Even your subordinates are backing down. The Chen family has deep roots. With your meager abilities, you can't hope to shake it.
I'm curious. If I wanted to destroy the Chen family, what level of force would I need to mobilize?
With the Chen family's foundation, the Qingming Consortium is far from enough. Unless the top 10 consortiums join forces to strangle us. Only then will our Chen family be driven into a hopeless situation.
What if I told you I can mobilize the top 10 consortiums?
The top 10 consortiums are opposed to each other and at odds with one another. There's never been a precedent for such a union. Even if you had all the influence in the world, you can't make them stand together. You'd best not harbor such foolish fantasies. Instead of hoping for an unprecedented alliance of the 10 major consortiums, you should consider whether or not you really want to completely sever ties with the Chen family. I expect someone as intelligent as Mr. Gu to avoid such short-sightedness and making a decision you'll regret for the rest of his life.
The Chen family doesn't have the power to make me regret anything for the rest of my life. I'm a man of my word. What I say goes. If I want the Chen family destroyed, then they will cease to exist.
What are your orders, Master?
The Chen family disgusts me. Mobilize all our forces, and with the utmost haste, obliterate the Chen family.
Don't worry, Master. We'll deliver good news soon.
Since Mr. Gu doesn't believe in consequences and insists on making an example of our Chen family, then I'll show you the true power of the Chen family. You'll regret this, Gu Yuan. A full-blown confrontation with the Chen family will benefit no one. Mr. Gu is a madman.
Truly irrational. But I just love his domineering spirit. If he wants a fight, he'll get one. If this fight goes all the way, both sides will be ruined and left with nothing. I'm still here. I'll take care of them both, father and daughter.
A fight is just what we need. Ideally, both the Chen family and Gu Yuan will fall. I've got nothing left to lose anyway. Let's all become paupers together.
Xuan, tell me, will Daddy win? Or will the Chen family win?
Of course Daddy will win. Daddy's invincible.
Laugh. Go ahead and laugh. Soon you'll see just how formidable the Chen family truly is. When that time comes, let's see if you can still laugh. Old Master, it's bad. The Qingming Consortium has declared war on us. I already knew this. What's there to panic about? The Qingming Consortium may be powerful, but if they want to fight, we'll fight them to the bitter end. But it's not just the Qingming Consortium that's declared war on us. Who else besides the Qingming Consortium, and also the Bai Valley Consortium, Star Moon Consortium, the Ziwei Consortium? All 10 of the top consortiums have spoken. They're going to crush our Chen family. Dad, what's wrong? How could I have raised such a wastrel? Just now, the 10 top consortiums issued a joint statement. They're joining forces to crush all of our Chen family's businesses. They intend to completely dismantle the Chen family's commercial empire. This is
The film
impossible.
was translated and
How could Gu Yuan
narrated by
possibly have the
Media.
power to mobilize the 10 major consortiums? So besides the Qingming Consortium, the other 9 consortiums also follow Mr. Gu's lead.
Gu Yuan actually has such a strong support. Liu Yuhua, you fool. Why did you get a divorce? This is losing a perfect catch.
Mr. Gu, it was my failing eyesight, my incompetence, my arrogance. That made me oppose you. Please, Mr. Gu, stop.
Too late. I despise being threatened. Since you crossed that line, prepare to face the consequences.
Mr. Gu, please. Give the Chen family another chance. The entire Chen family will serve you as our master. From now on, we will dedicate ourselves to your service.
No need. I don't need subordinates like you. I advise you to quickly sell your assets and save something for your retirement. Otherwise, you'll end up on the streets.
Mr. Gu,
I'll leave you something for your retirement. This is my final act of mercy. Mr. Zhou,
Mr. Gu, please, go ahead and speak.
is the banquet ready?
Everything's ready. We're just waiting for you and the little princess.
Let's go then. It's time to give our little princess a happy birthday party.
This way, Mr. Gu.
Go, what are you waiting for? This is your last chance. If you lose this perfect catch, you'll regret it.
What is it?
I want to remarry you.
Remarry.
Yes, remarry. We've been apart for 10 years. You've been alone for the past 10 years. You haven't remarried. I know you haven't moved on.
Liu Yuhua, don't flatter yourself. The reason I haven't remarried is because I was afraid another woman would mistreat Xuan. It has nothing to do with you. 10 years ago, when you abandoned your husband and child, I gave up on you.
She just made a mistake. Can't you give her a chance? Guyan, Pengtao and I, these past 10 years, we haven't been happy. I finally realized that you're the one I love.
Liu Yuhua, have some shame. Whether it's me or Chen Pengtao, you don't love either of us. You only love money. Get out, the sight of you makes me sick.
You can be disgusted with me, but what about Xuan? Should Xuan grow up without a mother? Remarry me. We can raise Xuan together.
Liu Yuhua, how dare you mention Xuan? Where were you when Xuan cried for her mother at night? Where were you when Xuan asked where her mother was every day? Where have you been? 10 years, not a single phone call. Not a single letter to Xuan. Now you show up and demand one of Zhuangshuan's kidneys. Do you even deserve to be called a mother?
No matter what, blood is thicker than water, even if Yuhua has made many mistakes. You can't deny she's Zhuangshuan's mother.
Xuan doesn't need a mother. Get out of here now. Don't disturb our lives.
Whether Xuan needs a mother or not is not up to you. Xuan, come to mommy. Jonathan, do you want mommy? Xuan, call her mommy. As long as we win over Gu Xuan and Gu Yuan, even if he's reluctant, he will have to hold his nose and remarry Yuhua. Then our Liu family will be living the high life again. A wealthy and influential family will be even better off than when we were backed by the Chen family.
The Wangshuan wants mommy.
Is this Xuanchun's choice?
Come Xuan, come to mommy. Mommy was wrong before. From now on, mommy will give you all my love.
But the Wangshuan doesn't want you bad woman, to be a mother.
How can you talk like that, child? Who else but Yua can be your mother?
I like Aunt Lin. I want Aunt Lin to be my mother.
Don't talk nonsense.
Do you hear? This is Zhuangshuan's choice. You, the so-called biological mother, have already lost Zhuangshuan's heart.
This damned vixen stole my husband, and now she's here to steal my daughter. I won't let you get away with this. You hit me. You hit me for this woman. Just because she has a pretty face. I'll scratch your face. Then let's see if Xuan will still like you.
You two are no better than stray dogs here. I'm warning you, stop pestering us.
You think you can get rid of me so easily. You wish. You don't want to remarry me. Fine. Give me 10 billion as compensation for my emotional distress. We'll go our separate ways. No longer owing each other anything.
What did you say?
You don't want to remarry me, fine. Give me 10 billion as compensation for my emotional distress. Then we'll be completely done.
I thought I knew you. But your shamelessness continues to astound me.
Liu Yu will stop being unreasonable. Unreasonable demands. Do you even know how much 10 billion is?
I'm asking him for money. Not you. It's none of your business to tell me what to do. I'm telling you 10 billion. Not a penny less. No, 10 billion is absolutely not okay. You're asking for too little. You just wait and see. You who were young when you started dating him. The compensation for the loss of your youth must be counted right. The reward for giving birth to Zhuang Xuan for him. This also has to be counted right. Now that he's so wealthy. When he married you back then, he only gave you a 660,000 betrothal gift. This needs to be made up as well. We need to be clear about all these accounts. All of these miscellaneous expenses added up. It has to be at least 100 billion.
Give it up, will you? I won't give you a single cent of this money.
That's not up to you. My daughter and I will pester you. Aren't you at Shinhan Group? We'll go to Shinhan Group and make a scene at the main gate, revealing your affair with this slut. I'll just see whose face will be lost then.
Absolutely shameless.
When it comes to shamelessness, no one can compare to you two.
If you don't know, then don't talk nonsense. Hurry up and pay.
I hate dealing with scoundrels the most, but what a coincidence. I know a few people who specialize in being scoundrels. Mr. Zhou calls La Ronghai.
La Ronghai. The underground emperor of Shansheng. Boss Hai. Mommy. Boss Hai is his subordinate.
It's best you know La Ronghai. Then I think you should understand his methods. Before he gets involved. Get out of here.
Mommy, the Chun family is already ruined. We can't afford to offend Boss Hai. Don't call Boss Hai. I don't want this money anymore. Let's go.
Indeed, it takes a villain to deal with another.
We finally got rid of these shameless people. Let's quickly make up for Zhuang Xuan's birthday.
Please.
Let's go.
Everyone. We are gathered here today to celebrate the birthday of our precious little princess. Happy birthday, little princess. Wishing the little princess good health. Here comes the cake. Little princess, blow out the candles and make a wish.
Daddy, do you know what I wished for?
Silly girl, that's your little secret. You must keep it in your heart. Otherwise, if you say it out loud, it won't come true.
I hope Daddy and Aunt Lin will always be happy together. Look what this is.
Xuan, what is this?
My dear Miss Lin, will you marry me? I do.
Xuan. Don't be silly. These words are not to be said lightly.
This isn't something to be said lightly. My dear Miss Lin, will you marry me? Whether easy or difficult, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, whether in youth or old age, we'll weather the storms together. We'll share joys and sorrows.
I do.